Okay, magandang araw sa inyo lahat. Ngayon po ay December 5, 2022, Lunes. 20 days na lang, Pasko na. Mabuhay po kayo at welcome po sa The Stock Market today. Ang ating featured news ay tungkol sa San Miguel at Meralco. Ako po si Benji Chodoro, isang retired bank officer na nag-invest sa stock market since 2007. Araw-araw ko po binabalita ang pinaka-latest news tungkol sa inyong paborito at pinaka-aktibong stocks sa Philippine market. Kung gusto niyo po ng content, niimbitahan ko po kayo mag-subscribe. Kung meron po kayong stocks na gustong ipa-review o may mga tanong tungkol sa stock market or wealth management, paki-comment lang po sa comment box at aking ipa-prioritize. Hindi po ako financial advisor. Ang mga nire-recommend o sinasabi ko po dito ay hindi po financial advice. Huwag kayong alis dahil babahagi ko sa inyo ang ating financial headlines at ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, December 5, 2022, dito lamang sa The Stock Market today. Okay, simulan na po natin ang ating headlines at ito po'y mula sa BDO Securities. Paul says November inflation likely at 7.8%. Government hikes borrowings to 182 billion for October. Semirara raises capex budget to 5.6 billion for 2023. ICT receives third repayment from cancelled Sudan deal. DMCI Homes to launch 7.8 billion high-rise project, and SMC offers MER use of Elysian plant to stabilize supply. Ito po ang ating main news at ito'y makukuha po natin sa Philstar. SMC offers Meralco use of natural gas power plant to help stabilize power supply. San Miguel Global Power, the power arm of San Miguel Corporation, has offered Meralco use of its natural gas power plant in Elysian, Batangas City at minimal tariff to help stabilize power supply and keep electricity prices as low as possible. In a statement, SMC President Ramon Ang said it will only cost Meralco 1 kilowatt-hour or 1 peso kilowatt-hour to make use of the Elysian natural gas power plant. Essentially, this will mean that the incremental power supply costs from such capacity for households may be cut down significantly compared to the prevailing cost from coal and power generation, Ang said in a statement. Ang said SMGP or SM Global Power, through its subsidiary South Premier Power Corporation, has already had initial discussions with Meralco as both firms are committed to help customers weather rising commodity prices, including that of power. As we have said in the past, we will continue to look for ways to help make sure consumers will still have some protection from the effects of skyrocketing global fuel prices. This is one of the best and most direct ways we can show solidarity with our people in these times of crisis. Ang added that in order to help address fuel constraint, SMGP is also offering to help source the fuel for the Elysian facility, whether from its own allocation of Malapaya or gas or liquid fuel, which Meralco will pay for. Okay, so yan po ang ating main news, and let's now go to, I saw some questions here, or one question or one comment here says, from Roel Loyola, thank you for your reply to my question. I will look into BDO Securities. More power to you. Thank you din po. Then there's another one from Isip Roman. Sir, any thoughts on the Maharlika SWF na binabalak ng Philippine government? Well, my short answer there is I'm in favor of it. As long as there are safeguards there, may transparency, meron nagbabantay, mahusay ang wealth, ang pag-manage ng fund, kasi we have to start somewhere. We have to start somewhere on creating that fund, similar to funds that we create personally, di ba? Na kahit hirap na hirap tayo, nagsasave pa rin tayo, like setting up an emergency fund or a fund that will sustain us in the future. Ito po yun. So I'm in favor of it, provided na there are safeguards in place that will protect the fund and to ensure that the fund will grow over that period of time. So, importante po dyan yung wala pong mangyayaring corruption dyan. Pangalawa is that the fund managers are very good and there is transparency in the use of the fund and the profits coming from the fund. Yan po. So, let's now go to the Philippine Stock Exchange and let's take a look. Yan. The Philippine Stock Exchange Index fell 47.52 points or 0.73% down. Nasa 6442.13. So, from an overbought position here noong November 29 ay patuloy pong bumababa ang index, but this candlestick here looks like it is weakening, Yun po. So hopefully this weekends, kasi very contrasting po yung surge po dito, nagkaroon po ng napakalaking volume, but in the end hindi po siya nagkaroon ng continuation kundi bumaba. Bumaba, nag-profit taking po siya. But the RSI is still above the 50 level, Nasa 51.70. Okay, market activity naman, 105 companies ang bumaba, 83 companies ang umabante, 54 ang hindi nagbago. Ang all-share index ay bumaba ng 0.46%, samantalang ang mga sectoral indices ay mixed. Ang umabante ay industrials at properties, samantalang bumaba naman ang financials, holding companies, mining, and services. So let's now take a look at the stocks that we will be reviewing. Well, unang-una po, ang most active stock ay BDO. So tignan po natin yan. Pero what figured out in the news kanina was Semirara, ICT, DMC, SMC. Then let's take a look at BDO and ACEN, which gained 3.67% today. Okay. So, tingnan na natin si SCC. Naku, bumaba si SCC. 65 centavos down. But it's in general, upward pa rin po ito. Tingnan natin to. Yan. Naku, bearish na. Bearish na po si SCC. Dahil naset as na po yung moving averages natin. But hopefully, this is just a consolidation happening here, Ang support nandito sa 29.54 at ang resistance ay nakikita ko po dito sa 33.86. So that's SEC, it's turning, well, actually it has been bearish since November 10, pero oversold po yan, Oversold. So it's an indication na paakyat pa rin po ang stock. But right now, may naantala po siya dito because of the two red candlesticks which appears to be consolidating. The stock appears to be consolidating. Then ICT, 3 red candlesticks po ito. So yung gains po niya dito noong November 28 and November 29 ay na-negate po, Pero on the short term ay bullish po siya, pero long and medium term mukhang hindi po siya bullish, turning sideways to bearish po si ICT. So it was near overbought noong November 29 sa 68. Yan po si ICT. So support nandito po sa 176. Samantalang ang resistance level, napin natin, 206. Then DMC. Si DMC na nag-gain si DMC. So from itong area po ito, consolidation po yan eh. So ito mukhang nagkaroon siya ng green candlestick dito, but this is not a breakout actually dahil kulang po sa volume. So ito paakyat po siya and it's still moving upwards. So RSI is bullish at 57. Ang pinaka resistance or support nandito po sa 933. Resistance is here at 1060. So paakyat po si DMC. Tignan natin itong S. Yan. Okay, bullish po siya. So oversold level po nandito November 10. Okay, next we have San Miguel. SMCI. Okay. Naku, bearish pa rin po si San Miguel. Bearish po siya. So, moving downwards, let's draw a parallel channel just to check on the support and resistance. Yan po ang pinaka-parallel channel niya. Pag ganyan siya. Yan. So, it follows the black line, ano? Yung black line po ay yung ating long-term indicator. So, support nandito po sa 92.70 and 98.70 po ang resistance. Pero, pababa po ang trend ni San Miguel. Then, BDO, si BDO ay mukhang well, it had two red candlesticks earlier, 2 days ago, but now ay mukhang weak candlestick po ito, no? At meron po siyang stock dividend na 20%. Ex-date is December 12. So maganda po na if you wanted to take advantage of the stock dividend and the cash dividend of 30 centavos na binibigay nila quarterly, you can buy the stock until Friday and take advantage of the 20% stock div. So 127 is a fair price, I think. So technically po, ang BDO po ay, well, almost moving sideways with support at the EMA 100, 124.97 or mga 125. And the resistance is here. Nandito po sa malapit dito, 134. Finally, we have ACEN or ACEN. Si ACEN ay, yan, paakyat si ACEN. From a bearish trend, naging bullish na po siya. Yan, oh. Nagkaroon po siya ng breakout here noong November 16. Nagkaroon po ng consolidation dito. At nagkaroon ng continuation noong December 1 and December 5. So the prognosis here is very good, no? Yung pinaka-support niya dito, resistance na naging support 7 pesos or 707, while the next higher resistance, nakikita ko siya dito sa 780 ang next higher resistance ni ACEN or ACEN. Yan po ang ating report sa stock market. Ika-5 ng Disyembre. Ito po si Benji Chodoro. Nagpapaalala, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagtangkilik at hanggang sa muli. Stay safe. God bless and bye for now.